what's it called? What's the cold curse?
Oh, my fingers might end. What?
What's it called? The Naruto thing.
Just it's like
Yeah, what's it called?
Just don't know. It's just hand signs, isn't it? Summoning jutsu. Hey, what's up, YouTube? You are watching episode 2 of Attack on Titan with the boys. Just seen the first episode there. We're going to jump straight back into the second one just because we are still in awe of what we've just seen. Just for a quick recap as well, I have seen the full series bar the last section of the final series, let's say, or the final chapter. Folly has seen everything and is completely up to date, but is doing a rewatch as well. And we have a brand new reactor to all things anime, James, who has not seen anything to do with Attack on Titan or any other anime, so we'll just get him started with this, which is not a bad one to start with. Folly, if you want to give us a quick recap though of what we've just seen in the last episode.
What's it called? Shiganshina?
Yep.
Has fallen. Colossal Titan is kicked in the doors. Yeah, pretty much. Or a Colossal Titan is kicked in the doors, you know, the big henchy boy. Yeah, and let all the Titans in. But like, don't know. No, I think that was pretty much it, really.
Pretty much it.
Eren saw our mother get eaten. And the guard ran away with him.
Sorry to make you relive all these traumatic.
I don't know.
What did you think of the first episode, James?
No, yeah, it was good. First it was kind of chill, and then later on it wasn't so chill. Yeah, it was just
Titan in a phrase. It was kind of chill, and then later on it wasn't kind of chill.
Yeah, quote of the day. Yeah, yeah, a lot of death. I feel like that's going to be a recurring theme.
Just enjoy the roller coaster.
Enjoy the ride, man.
Yeah.
Don't get attached to anyone, let's just say.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, again, if you have not already done so, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, stick with us as we watch through the series of Attack on Titan. And without any further ado, let us jump into episode 2. Wait, what? They had beards? I didn't know that. Do you know that? Beard
Yeah.
Titan.
These have to be some kind of like project. I feel like that's always the case.
I think it's Umbrella Corporation, right?
Yeah.
So they've got 3 layers of defense.
So was that the first layer that they broke through? Then?
Yes, so they got Wall Maria.
Damn.
Got through
Maria, no.
Maria. So I think that city, so they've got the wall and they've got that city as like a post to get out of the wall. But once they've got in there, they can then like branch into Maria now.
I think it works as like the districts from the Hunger Games.
Yeah,
as
it's
well.
actually
It's
a good.
Is like the lower boys.
It's a good analogy.
The poor folk are dead now.
Pretty much. Literally, the Hunger Games is just like generally living.
Yeah.
Me and Warden, fun fact, discovered this series because we watched Watch Mojo top 10 anime theme songs, and this was number 4.
I saw like this was like all over my YouTube like when it first came out years ago, and I remember just being like, why are like loads of people getting hype over anime all of a sudden? And then I fell into it.
Anime's
It's a trap.
become an anime mad dog. Obviously, the big boy Titan there, he's got quite a good dental job. Like, he got in that teeth whitening scheme.
I wonder how many like teeth there are across the Titan's face.
Enough to eat a couple ligaments, like.
Yeah, just a couple.
At least
Christ.
a person or two.
Yeah.
They got some pearly white chompers like.
I know they do keep them so pearly, like.
Colgate.
Fall of Shiganshina. By the way, I didn't know that Shiganshina was spelled with a Z. Oh, there's an on.
I feel like it.
Is that how we spell it? I thought it was.
I've got no idea. I feel like it's not right, but it is on Crunchyroll.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Crow. Oh, you'd be doing my head in, by the way, if I was pure screaming and the motor was popping off.
You actually get these people like in city centres when they're like start being like you just see like it says the world's ending or something like.
Yeah.
You gotta pick
This
a
guy's a bit more justified in his thinking the world's ending though.
He could. He has called it, like.
I mean, yeah.
But I don't need him to remind us what I'm trying to fucking. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, obviously, they look kind of fucking weird, don't they? Like, not that scary, but. Man, I would be like that would be me screaming.
Right.
I would scream like that. Not enjoying.
me looking down the toilet after I've had a nasty shit.
Oh.
To be fair, that's probably what, like, yeah, cows and stuff look at us as. Just about fucking... Oh shit, so we didn't even make it.
Damn. I like that we didn't try to run away.
Who?
The preacher guy.
Ah, yeah. Fuck's sakes.
These boat things are pretty cool.
Mm.
They just stay like on one.
Kind of like a
It's like a boat with zip wire in it.
Yeah.
So well, just keeping an eye out for my friends.
Is that Armin's original voice actor? Sounds different.
Wait,
Doesn't sound as annoying.
I think it is. So some of them are just like.
Oh, the music in this like show is supreme as well. Like in episode, orchestra is on point.
Gives us like Dark Soul vibes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kind of reminds us of Dunkirk a bit. This came before Dunkirk though.
Damn. You know where Dunkirk got its inspiration from.
I mean, if they threw these cons on the beach like that, it would be quite a plot twist.
I always think like, imagine if they made this live action.
Actually, tried to. Friggin'
Really?
Yeah, it was like Japanese.
We were gonna watch it, but somewhere down the line.
This is why it took like 5 years for season 2 to come on because we were fucking on with bloody live action shit. Oh yeah. And they're like, wait, what the fuck? I'm not getting trapped here.
It's this big boy.
Oh, he's a big boy. Different boy though. Fucking. Ah! Fucking hell. In an horrible way, that looks fucking sick. Like, you're fucking eating them, man. That's still a bigger boy though. Oh man.
Turbo Titan.
Turbo Titan.
That's the next layer just destroyed.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long day for a lot of those folks, like. I love the in-law, nothing's English.
It should be translated because it's Crunchyroll, but
I don't know.
I think it only translates it on the sub version. It makes no sense.
Some of the faces, man. It's a pretty rough final memory, like.
It's an origin story, like.
Yeah, man.
Take a drink.
To be fair, that's one of the tears I don't really mind.
Yeah, that's it.
It's more like
That's a sad tear.
It's a deserved one.
It's kind of weird because he voices a character in Demon Slayer, so when I first watched Demon Slayer, I could only picture Eren, but now it's like done the reversal.
It's like the leaky tears.
Glad I caught you. Here.
Look at that. He truly does bring home.
Bring home the bread. That looks like some good bread, though.
Need some good soup to go with it.
Good soup.
Little tut.
Shove you out to the front lines as a buffer.
Sure.
Here, go back.
Oh, you want to catch that?
What are you trying to do?
But I'm not a parasite.
There it is.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? All of us are
Did you knock him out?
Nah.
Run from
Just-
certain death without help.
You killed him.
He's...
For God's sake, we can't.
So this will be where I'm having a shot. I guess obviously his Maz just died, like, you know, but I mean, gosh damn.
Maybe the fact you shoving
Forcing
a bread
some-
roll.
Force some wholemeal down you, like.
Yeah. And with no butter.
Yeah,
I mean,
have some carbs.
That's why he's just crying. There was no Lurpak on it,
Yeah.
man.
He's on keto.
Broke his heart.
dry bread will make anyone cry.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Is this a flash forward now?
Perhaps.
Nearly 20%, not even 200 made it back.
Holy shit! I did not know that.
Effects of famine within the interior.
So everyone who was like old enough from those districts who had to retreat, 250,000
Basically conscription.
was sent out just to be brave and try and win the fucking war back. 200 survived, came back,
Find a way to stop them. Our lives will never be our own until
but they weren't old enough.
this world.
It's probably a good thing, to be honest.
Then Mikasa fucked them up like.
Mm.
I'm with you.
Father, you'd definitely be like, fuck off, wouldn't you? They try to send you back out. You'd be like, you got no chance.
Alright, I'm out.
Father, you'd be like, no way.
And if I can help it, then it won't.
Yeah, I would enjoy me dried bread behind the wall. The power of anime friendship will take them a long way.
Yeah, man. Sunlight views.
You'll learn to take down your own Goliath.
3 years down.
3 years, man.
You come face to face.
I wonder why they didn't just knock down the other walls and just keep pushing on
Or am I feet?
the Titans.
Am I gonna be ground up to pumpy human grist
Every
between boulder size
brick
and
has a
cyanide?
reason.
Or am I gonna be the one
I was
to
tired.
fight?
Need like a Rocky training sequence.
And then you learn the salute. What's the salute for? You remember the...
Was it like, like,
Yeah.
like, was there one behind the one?
One behind the back, one behind the front. So like,
It's iconic, like.
yeah, man.
I can't believe that was another episode just done.
Like that, man. It won't drag. It won't
That's
drag,
anime
buddy.
for you.
That's anime fun right there.
Fast episodes.
Fast.
That's how when you get hooked on an anime, you can sometimes just sit and watch an
That's-
entire season in a day.
That's why people go
And then question your
incognito.
life afterwards, like where's the other seasons?
Yeah.
Please? I need more.
Yeah, man.
See that?
Like, obviously, this season came out when I first watched it, and then they started doing all the Attack on Titan cinematics. It was like 4 years before they made season 2.
Damn.
I,
That's
I
a
don't know if it
long
was like
time.
miles behind the manga at that point as well, or if it was trying to like
Don't
catch
know.
up or not, because there must be more reasons for why it was so behind. I think the anime, I could be wrong, but I think the anime studio like wasn't big enough to deal with the demand of Attack on Titan. So I can't remember where it swapped over. I'm almost certain it swapped in season 4 though, or might be in season 3 when the swap happened potentially. But you can kind of tell because the designs of the Titans change and it starts to like throw in this is ages down the line. To be fair, like I don't even know how I on about this, but still, yeah. So I think they 2011, then it was like 2014, I think 2015. Next season 2.
Yeah, it
And,
was something like
season
that.
2 is a shorter season as well. I think it's only 12 episodes.
And season 2 is quite long.
One thing with anime as well, I don't know if it sort of applies to this, but like a lot of animes work as like a 25 episode season, 24 to 26 episode seasons, and then they do like the first 12 episodes will be one arc, and then the other 12 episodes will be another arc. So it's kind of like contained stories. Like this is sort of got that vibe, but also like it's just one continuous story throughout. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
Just each one, it gives you a bit more material, so that just the story arc and everything
There's
just
like-
gets bigger and
there's
bigger
like
and bigger. It's
subplots
like
that
so
add to the
many.
main plot. Like yeah, there's no
There's nothing that's there.
there's
pointless.
nothing there's nothing pointless in this show, which is one
Yeah.
Because
thing.
there's things like fillers that you can get in anime. This one gracefully fucking does not do any, which
Yeah.
is brilliant.
I think a lot of anime is coming away from filler now.
Yeah, because it fucks us. Like, say for us, like we're binging this, loving the main story. We will get your obviously thoughts on it, but then it's just like throwing in like this pointless episode where it's like a sort of what if episode, just randomly for there's no reason and doesn't really add anything.
It's like that with a lot of TV shows. I
Yeah.
think, I'm sure The Walking Dead did stuff like that. That's why I didn't end up watching that, because there's some of the episodes were interesting, but there was a lot of like pointless like crap in between, and you
Jumps.
just think like, oh, especially if you're watching it weekly and it's coming out weekly, and then you get 1 week you get an episode that is just like
Nothing.
pointless.
It's not
just
giving you
like
a
a
fix.
waste. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No.
true.
So, what are your initial thoughts though? So, we've met a bit more of but you've seen more of the characters that we established in the first episode,
Yeah.
and saw a new looking Titan. That was this episode. I literally
Yeah.
realised between two and one. So yeah, what were thoughts?
Yeah, I think there's a bit more like character development and a bit more backstory. It was interesting seeing like the different layers of the city. Yeah, I think obviously now it's going towards like them like training and
Cadets.
becoming obviously it was dialed back slightly from the last one, but I think to match what happened in the first one, it's quite a big task. But no, yeah, it's still enjoying it.
Well, like it's so strange because obviously this is the first 2 episodes, but these like episodes are parted, if that makes sense. So it's like part 2. So like this is kind of like
the aftermath of the
Well, it's all about days.
So I think
isn't
you're
it?
kind of supposed to watch these 2 episodes together, if that makes sense. So kind of like the story kind of plays out, but
yeah, I like the main guy. Who's the main kid
Eren.
again? Eren. Yeah, he's seems to be like seeing into the future kind of thing. He's having them visions.
Oh yeah, because we saw that vision as well, didn't we?
Yeah,
as dreams.
with his dad trying to. Was he giving him some performance enhancing drug or something? Like, it looked like he had a needle.
TRT.
He was
The roids.
he's gonna get swole.
Get in the gear.
Yeah,
Well, that's why he's going to smash his boot camp. That's why.
yeah,
You know, he knows he needs a source now, so he's going to go in the cadets. But we did see his dad. Obviously, he looked very upset, very
Yeah.
traumatized. So he obviously knew something was going down.
maybe he expected that. It was all a show.
I don't know. Who knows, man? I'll tell you this. It'll give you a lot of hypotheses and stuff. But you know, in the cadets as well, you'll meet some new folks as well who've all experienced different things and see a bit of a group formed as well. He met his commander as well.
Yeah,
Dark-eyed horse. He's a serious guy. I'm sure he's called Keith. Commander Keith something.
Commander Keith.
I swear his name's Keith.
I've got it.
I swear he says his name's Keith, but he's the real shit. Like he's gonna whip them up.
You can't
So-
trust Keith.
Nah, so
Was he the character we saw? Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, you know the one with the
No,
dark,
like
the
with
commander with the dark eyes. Yeah,
I can't remember his name.
he's a real
yeah.
one. Like he's
He's a good cat. He's a
Yeah.
cool cat. A cool cat.
a cool cat.
Cool.
So I don't know what age they are now, but he did say 3 years boot camp.
So much time had passed while they'd been in Walrose.
Yeah, they were older to get there. You can tell.
Let's
Like,
say a year. I don't know if it was a year, but so they sent 250,000 people out.
so that was going to take.
Basically, they knew they weren't going to win. Well, that's what implied to me is like they knew they weren't going to win.
Yeah.
Just trying to cut
They
down.
just so they could afford to feed everyone basically, or like had the food to feed everyone.
While having that patriotic spin, kind
Yeah.
of saying like you're fighting for you.
But I think it was only the people from like that
Yeah, it was.
area of the wall that was sent back.
It was the refugees. So of everyone they had, they sent out 250,000. I think it was like something like that of all the refugees who came
like
in
those the able people
to fight back for their land because it's kind of like your problem. Almost.
Like I was trying to think of how many. I didn't realize how many people there actually is. Is that like so? It's
Well,
the
you know
entire
how there was like
population?
that district, say that's in the top corner, but you've got the circle, and you've got a district in each one of these points around that circle, but they all then had to retreat because that inner realm had now been busted in by the big titan at the front, and then the little one at
So
the
there was like
at the back.
there was like a little section that got busted in originally, which they got in, and then they got into the big circle.
The other
yeah.
big-
Like if they just
yeah.
got into that original section, it would have been fine, and it would just been that district they lost. But because that, we'll call him Turbo Titan, I think he nicknamed him. Turbo put that inner wall in, so then that means that inner ring now is all gone, and every district inside that inner ring
it's now in.
is fucked. Because they need to migrate to. I think it was. What is it, Maria or Rose? I forget which one
I
it
think
is.
they're in
Maria.
Rose. No?
Maria is the one that they originally lost. I think it's Rose.
Yeah, and then they went into Rose.
They went into Rose, yeah. So then they all went fighting, and they were just eating unbuttered bread and
I
very
can't remember what
sad.
the inner wall is called.
Good question.
Is it literally just called like the cap? It's not called the capital
It is the capital, but it's not called that. It's got a name.
wall. Louise.
Tross?
Oh, no, Tross is a
It's Tross.
district.
Oh, it's Tross district.
I think so. Tross. Yeah,
Nah,
I think
good one. I think you beat me up. Can't think what it's called. But yeah, I think that's all for our thoughts on episode 2 of Attack on Titan, which is kind of part 2. So we're going to see now the boot camp experience and all that good stuff in the upcoming episodes. But again, if you do like the content as much as we do, throw us a big like, subscribe if you haven't already, stick with us as we go through the season because it's going to be a hell of a journey, and thanks very much for watching. But from us, it is goodbye, farewell, and see you in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Bye.